I love how they have buses hooked up to the lines, because if they didn't, they'd get lost. So I've been in Moldova now for like 2 weeks, and I'm leaving in a couple days. So I figured I'd break the camera out and just walk around and check out some of the cool things I've seen. Starting with this beautiful church. I just walked inside and there's a bunch of people in there praying, so I don't want to go in there and film because that would be disrespectful. But hopefully I can get like a little footage of it inside one of the churches or the monasteries when people aren't in there, because like the painting and the architecture is super beautiful. So this is the Triumph Arch, and it was built in like 1840 for like the Russo victory over the Turks. Yeah, I don't know if I said it earlier, but I'm in Chișinău, the capital of Moldova. I was gonna travel more around the country, but I've just stayed in the capital the whole time because I am tired. I'm very burnt out, and I'm kind of burnt out on traveling, and I was more enthusiastic when I planned this trip, but here we are. I've never spent 3 weeks in Chișinău before, and so that's what I did, and it was a good time. I love how they have buses hooked up to the lines, because if they didn't, they'd get lost. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing, but this is a monument for Stefan the Great, who's arguably one of the top 5 basketball players of all time. And some decorated soldiers are meeting together and taking pictures in front of him. No matter where you go, old dudes love being veterans. I started this video pretty low energy, but I'm still pretty low energy, but having a good time, walking around. Beautiful Chișinău, love it so much, very dear to my heart. Look at this, we got pretty fountains, we got beautiful cafes, flowers. What more do you need, honestly? I don't know if I'm allowed to film in here, but I'm gonna go check it out either way. Look at these little castles. Oh, they're adorable. I think it's cool if I film in here, but there's a bunch of fucking people around in the rest of the museum, and I feel like a goddamn weirdo, so I'm not going to for the most part. But this part's pretty dope. Got ourselves a typewriter. This is for Moldovans who killed a bunch of Nazis in World War II. Wonderful. I love killing Nazis. Oh, look at that, John Lennon. It's the lead singer of the Beatles. Wonderful Soviet propaganda. Classic. The National Library. We got a statue of Vasily Alexandre, famous book lover. Five-0. At a big old market. So right now, like right over there is the old like bus station. and it's like the Soviet bus station, so they got like a big mosaic in there, and so I want to walk in there and get a little shot of the mosaic. I don't really like mosaics. I don't think they look that cool, but Soviets love mosaics. A big fan of the mosaics. To each their own, you know? People like different things. I'm sure there's plenty of things that that I like that the Soviets wouldn't like, so what do? As is life. This little old tiefling walking through a Moldovan market, doing Moldovan things. Well, we found the bus station. A bus driver yelled at me as I was walking up because he thought I was filming him, which I was not. But, yeah, never been yelled at by a Moldovan guy before. Never been yelled at by a Moldovan bus driver. I don't think I've ever been yelled at by any bus drivers. So they got these little underground tunnels all over the city to like get underneath major streets with a lot of traffic. I don't think I've seen them anywhere else, so I think they exclusively exist in Moldova as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, some of them are just like barren tunnels, like with nothing underneath them, and then other ones have like little shops down below. Obviously, this one doesn't have any shops, but I just walked through another one, and there's a bunch of people down there, and they had just shops like coffee and little trinkets and hookahs and all types of shit. We got the classic wheelchair ramp, love it. There's a monastery over here someplace. That first place I started was just a church. But this next one is an actual monastery where like nuns live, I would assume. And yeah, I'm gonna go check that out. And then there's some really cool parks in the city that I'm gonna walk through, go back to my Airbnb. That's the plan. Ugh. When I started making these videos like 2 years ago, I didn't really like think about when it came to filming like other people in public. It just didn't really cross my mind because like, I don't know, if someone walked by me with a camera, I wouldn't really give a shit. But not everyone is me and feels that way. So I try to be more conscious now.
Do you just walk around all day thinking about other people's feelings?
Yeah, don't you?
No. How do you get anything done?
It's hard.
I kind of figure if I walk through a park and people are off in the distance, like, I don't know, it still feels kind of weird, but like, to a certain extent, like I just have to not give a shit. Otherwise, I can't really make videos at all. No one's gonna see these. Like, these are for my memories and my friends and families. Like, hi Matt, hi Cody, hi Abby, Teague Harper, what up? I don't know why I saluted you. But yeah, so the market and then the bus station was super chaotic, so I didn't really want to film there because it's pretty hard to like not film without like getting in people's face with a camera, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be like the dumb American who just like treats the world like a playground. Like, I try to be very respectful when I travel and to basically like do my thing but leave like no impression, kind of just like hide out in the shadows. And if that sounds way more heavy than it needs to be, like not hiding in the shadows, but like to be like inconspicuous and just blend in, which I'm sure I don't in a lot of places. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. I don't know what this says, but I bet it's a banger. rumor has it that wine comes out of there. That's a dumb joke. I don't know what these are, but I see them everywhere. This type of trees all over the place. Like, fucking I got no clue. Hey, I've been there. Look at that. So there's this huge ass park up here a ways, this big wooded area, and from the start of it to the end will basically take me to like the neighborhood where my Airbnb is. So that's kind of the plan, is just hop into the park and walk through the trees and get to my Airbnb. This is Tyler back in his natural habitat, in the middle of a forest. Oh, would you look at that? Just for today. Narcotics Anonymous. Pretty goddamn cool. What are the odds that I'd be walking through a Moldovan forest, there'd be a little bag hanging there with a Narcotics Anonymous just for today keychain? Crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I really want to take it, but it's not for me to take, it's for me to walk by and observe and then leave it there for the next addict who's still suffering or in recovery to see it. So I'm gonna walk away because I really want it, but it's not for me. There's a few times I've come down here and people are on the shore fishing, so I'm guessing they stocked the lake. Still got it. This little area has campsites everywhere. It's pretty big. Forested area, a bunch of trails, a lot of different places to camp. It's very progressive here. God is a homosexual. It's classy. So yeah, I'm almost to the edge of the forest, and then it's like a 5-10 minute walk to the Airbnb. The hosts were kind of secretive about like the location. They didn't give it to me until the morning of, and they didn't have it listed exactly. So I don't know, no one's gonna fucking see this, but like I don't want to dox them, I guess, anyways. So yeah, I'm not gonna film like from the forest to the Airbnb, and I don't know. See when I get there. See what. So this is the Airbnb. Oh, hi Tyler. This is where I've been staying for like the last week. It's pretty cute. I love these. I don't know what they say, but pretty cool. Bathrooms down there. Yep, pretty adorable. I like it a lot. I need to rest for like an hour, take a shower, and then there's one more thing I want to go check out, so I'm going to do that. There's this monastery kind of on the outskirts of the city, and I want to go check it out one last time. It's like an hour walk if you take like the sidewalks from my Airbnb, but I found a shortcut. And there is a school right here, and I don't want to be the creepy foreign guy who's filming while walking by an elementary school, so I'm going to shut my camera off. Woo! I sent Matt a Snapchat of me walking on this pipe the other day, and he told me I was Solid Snake, so like, God damn it. I really have no idea what this pipe is. Drainage or some shit? I don't fuck. Walking on that pipe cut a whole 5 minutes off my time. So we're zooming now. This Moldovan man is jaywalking, so I'm gonna jaywalk. So Moldovan, just walking, eating an apple. Love it. I felt like a creep walking behind that guy with my camera, so I chilled for a second and let him walk ahead for a little bit. My Moldovan apple eating friend and I are going our separate ways, so what am I doing? What a fucking animal. Ooh. Right over there, other side of the building, that's where I need to go. Up a little ways, the hillside. That dog fucking hates me. Just need to walk up this big ass hill and I'm basically at the monastery. I'm so out of fucking shape. I need to start running again. This is ridiculous. We've made it. Look at this beautiful ass wheat field. I've never seen a wheat field before until I came here. Well, I've seen like 4 or 5 of these monasteries now, and I think this is my favorite. Very pretty. I like it. It's very, I like the aesthetic. That's it for Moldova though. I enjoyed my experience here. It's pretty cool. Let's go check out this dope ass view before I leave. Look at this beautiful wheat field.